making a roast. So I'm gonna let it cook in the slow cooker for about 12 hours. This is a little less than 1.5 pounds of top round boneless roast. We're gonna go ahead and season it up, and then we're gonna put it in the pan with a little olive oil and get a good crust on each side before putting it in the crock pot. In my mind, all beef needs Worcestershire, so that's what we are going to start with. Just season the top here like this, and then we're going to do a little sea salt. Remember, this is even though it's only a little less than 1.5 pounds, it's pretty thick, so it's going to need a good amount of seasoning. And then we're going to do some black pepper. Okay. And I grew up always having, you know, potatoes, carrots, and celery in just about everything. I do not have any celery, but I do have celery salt. So that's what we're gonna do in order to put a little bit of celery flavor in here. Okay, and then also garlic, because frankly I just love garlic, and add it on as much as I can. Okay, everything we just did we're going to do on the other side once the meat is in the pan, and I will be back. Okay, so my pan is finally hot. I'm gonna add some olive oil, just a little bit, just to get a good brown crust and really seal in some flavors. Let's see. So that's probably about a tablespoon. You really don't need very much because we're not cooking it all the way through. Now we're gonna go ahead and add it in with the side that we seasoned a few minutes ago. We're gonna go ahead and start that face down. Oh, do you hear that sound? That is what you want. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and season again. Let's see if we can see what this is looking like already. Like I said, we don't want to cook it all the way. Oh yeah, you see that? That is beautiful. So now what we're going to do is flip it over, get the other side, put a nice crust on it, and then we'll do each side too as well. Now, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about this recipe. This is just kind of a make it up as you go, but I tend to stick with the same thing. So I get a good crust on it, and then I'm going to put it in the crock pot. I'm going to slow, on low for about 12 hours. Now, at about maybe the 10-hour mark or so, I'm going to add my potatoes and carrots, and then we'll add a little bit of, actually, some of this seasoning meat for beef from Crockery Gourmet. We'll mix that in with some water and put it in the crock pot, and that's all really. Oh, can you see that? Let me see if I can get close. That really is just beautiful. Now I'm going to do the side. Kind of loosey-goosey on me still because we're not cooking it in the middle. Okay, now we've got our meat brown. I'm gonna get it ready for the crock pot. Gives you a good shot on that. Is that not just gorgeous though? I mean, really. And that's a good recipe if you're just cooking a pan steak, not only roast, but any kind of beef, I guess even chicken actually. I mean, because it's a good seasoning mixture, and then you'll have some yummy, delicious meat. Yay! Okay, see you in a few. Hi again. So it's been a few minutes. I've got my roast in the crock pot, but it's not turned on. It's just kind of resting there. I took the time to clean up a little bit. My next step is to put our liquid in to get it ready to cook for 12 hours. So what I've got here is 2 cups of water, and I am just going to use this, as I already mentioned, this Crockery Gourmet seasoning mix for beef. And it just says mix it in with 2 cups of water. So that's what I'm going to do. If I can get it open. Okay, let me go grab some scissors. Okay. Alright, so I've got this, and we're just gonna didn't cut it far enough down. Alright, there we go. We're gonna pour that into our 2 cups of water and give it a good stir. Get it all mixed in well. Ooh, I should have used a bigger mixing cup thing. Oh well. Ooh, we're gonna do that kind of carefully so I don't make a mess. This will make a really nice, flavorful gravy as well. Okay, so I think we've got this pretty well mixed, and we'll go pour it on our delicious looking roast. Okay, we're back at the roast. Excuse the view. We're just gonna pour it right in there. Oh, see, there's a big old clump. It didn't get good and mix at the bottom. Oh well, we'll work that out. Because actually, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I do not have any onions. So the other ingredient I'm going to add is one of these like Lipton onion soup mixes, except I think this one is a beef onion. And so we'll just have to mix some of this, maybe add another cup of water and mix some of this in the crock pot itself. So that's what we'll do. Okay, so I fixed my little mixing mistake. I got all the powdery lumps out. I added another cup of water, as well as some of the packet of the beefy onion soup mix. And we are about ready to start this thing. We're gonna go ahead. My slow cooker will only go up 10 hours. So I'm going to do it for the 10 hours, and that'll actually be perfect timing because I wanted to, at the 10-hour mark, put in my carrots and potatoes. So we'll just go ahead and do this. I got it set for 10 hours on low, and we're going to start. Oh, it's already started as soon as you set the time. Okay. We'll see you back in 10 hours. Hi, it is 10 hours later. My crock pot just went off. I just wanted to show you before I put the potatoes and carrots in what this meat looks like. It is so yummy smelling. I can't wait to eat. Oops, sorry, drifted there. And it shrunk down quite a bit, but it's still intact. But it feels like if I press too hard, it can just fall apart, and that's not what I want in this particular instance. So I'm running a little bit late, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up my potatoes, and I think I mentioned before my carrots are just, bag baby carrots, so no need to do anything with those. But I'm gonna go get my potatoes cut up. So I have put in my bag of baby carrots and cut up 3 pounds of red potatoes. We like the skins on around here. You could certainly peel them if you wanted to. I tried not moving the roast a little too much because I noticed it's so tender that it started falling apart, and there's a little piece right there. I'll just take that out real quick and show you. Whoops. Can't get it. There we go. Let's see. Look at this. I don't even need a knife. It just is falling apart with a spoon. Okay, so I've got this set for about another 2 hours on high. I did turn it up to make sure everything was done in time. And I don't even think I need to thicken any of the juices for gravy because it is pretty thick already. So we're just gonna make sure everything is covered. Okay, so I'm back. I wanted to show you our finished meal and the way I'm gonna serve it. So before I show you the star of the show, this is just a simple side salad that I will be serving, and everyone can, you know, dish it out on their plate how they want. It's just a simple bagged lettuce, croutons, cucumber, and tomato. And now here's the star. Look at this. This is the way I'm gonna serve it. I know it's in a pie plate, but it's your house. You can do what you want, right? Okay. So right here we have our fork tender potatoes. But this, look at this. I don't think anyone will mind that I've already kind of started cutting into it, but look at this. It's cooked all the way through. We like ours brown, no pink around here. And just so good. Oh. So this is my easy Sunday meal. We're having company come over in a few minutes. That's why I went ahead and got it all out so I could do this before they got here. Simple roast potatoes, carrots, and a side salad. You can't go wrong. Everyone always loves it. But have a great day. Bye.